days of purchasing meals out now, it's 3 times the price that it was just 2 years ago. So it's insane. So, you know, even groceries are more expensive, but we still have to eat, you guys. So why not make it less expensive, easier on you? And that's the one thing that Pampered Chef does is they make staying in the kitchen very short, sweet, and I will show you how to do that just by making some salsa. And our tomatoes today were donated by Terry, as well as an onion. And he has a whole bunch of jalapeno peppers out there, you guys. So he said, these are all for you. I don't like that spicy salsa. I don't like it. So our salsa has the cherry tomatoes that we use, a jalapeno, half of an onion, or actually a whole small onion. So I'm actually going to use half of this because this is a medium-sized onion. Cilantro, a lime, so we need lime juice, and then some garlic. So very simple, very easy. I am using our manual food processor. I call this the 3s because it holds 3 cups of whatever you're making. It has 3 very sharp blades, and it comes in 3 pieces, which this is the manual part of it. So it stores down like this. I put mine in, I have a thicker drawer that I store mine in, but just use it. It sounds horrible, but once you get stuff in there, it mixes everything up, chops it up, and all of your you can mix up everything with it. So making salsa with it, making tapenades. You know, that sounds fancy, but
yeah, it does.
It's just olives essentially. So it's great. So I've even used this to put your ice cream, put a little bit of ice cream, a little bit of milk, and then I love Butterfingers, so I put a Butterfinger bar in there. I make my own blizzards with this. So how awesome is that? Yeah. All right. So as long as you don't, you know, didn't do onions right before that, then they won't taste good.
Onion blizzard?
Yeah, yeah, not on my plate. That's where I'll say I'm picky. So anyway, I appreciate Terry giving us this awesome produce. So if you need anything, now I'm gonna just cut the top and the bottom off of our onion. I am using our Santoku knife. This is a knife that, it has these little bitty holes in there. Does anybody know why those holes are there?
No.
No? Okay, so the reason those holes are there is to leave a little air pocket. So let's say you're cutting your not tomatoes, but your potatoes. Anytime you cut a potato, you're slicing that, it usually sticks to the blade. Well, with that little air pocket, it comes off. So that's why I love that. This is a nice straight blade. These are excellent knives. I will tell you, I've been doing Pampered Chef for 19 years. I didn't like their knives when I first started. I honestly didn't. I am a knife snob. And then they came out with these, I'm honest. And the way to tell that you have a very good knife is that it's weighted perfectly. So it has the metal that goes all the way through. Your blade goes all the way through, so it will be weighted perfectly.
Wow.
Okay,
I didn't know that.
There's a chef's knife over there if you want to play with that. Play around with it. Let's not. All right, so one of the new tools that we just came out with. And then I'm going to take we have 2 cloves of garlic actually.
I love garlic.
Is that the fresh stuff from over here?
No, we didn't have any
Oh, we
garlic.
did have it today?
Oh, this garlic is amazing.
This is the not so fresh, but this is our garlic press. This is one of the products that when I'm set up over here, I have that and that and that and that. Well, this is one of those that people say that I have everything in the catalog. Well, no, you don't, because they come out with new products every 6 months. Actually, every 3 months now, so that's a new change. But you do not have to take the white paper off of the garlic when you put it in here and just press it through. So,
Oh my gosh, that actually worked.
it does work.
It
It's shocking,
works.
right?
It is the hardest thing, is finding a garlic press is the most painful experience in
So
the kitchen.
this does not happen every day, but I
see
love when
that.
that happens.
I agree.
The paper comes
up for Christmas.
There you go. Get your Christmas list going on. So just take that off. Very wow. That's like a twofer. I don't usually get that.
Starting to get the hang of it.
It only took me 19 years. It's all good. Oh, I forgot to tell you, these have a lifetime warranty, by the way. They are expensive, but they are very well worth it because that is the one investment you want to make because if you think about it, you use a knife every single day.
Wow.
It really is. All right, so I'm going to do our manual food processor. I'm going to go over here so I don't shake everything up. I realize that my table is not the most sturdy. We're just going to, did you want to do this? It's great when you're really stressed out. This person made me so mad.
Chopping it all up. Doing a very good job.
It did a good job.
There you go.
Wow.
So we have that going on.
And you get your workout.
It's really not that hard at all.
Nah.
Honestly. All right. So the other thing that we need is our lime. All right. So or lime juice. So we do have a zester if you would like to zest your lime, because the zest is where you're going to get a lot of oils.
A zester?
A zester.
What,
Now
that's
this is not a zester.
Oh.
This is a citrus press. Good call. Actually, we have over here. This
You
is
said
a,
we have a zester and then you picked that up.
well,
the
I
press
know.
up.
Okay,
Okay.
so I wasn't
So
going
that's a
there.
zester?
This is a
And
zester.
it adds zest to it?
You certainly can.
She could do both.
I could.
Yeah, do both.
Does it
I love zest.
So the zest has the most
I love
flavor.
both.
I love this zester too because this is how it's stored with a cover so that when you put your hands in the drawer, you don't zest your fingers. Trust me, it caused well, that was a
Oh
great.
my gosh, I can smell it already. It
I
smells
went to
good.
the emergency room one day when I was doing a show.
Oh.
Bad thing. Knuckles did not like it.
Oh.
So usually I do this before I cut it. But all you have to do is lightly put it over there. And underneath the zest, or your outside of it, is the white pith. The white pith is very pithy. It's bad. You do not want to get the white stuff because it has like a different flavor to it. That's not a good flavor. Alright, so every lime or lemon has about 2 tablespoons. So get all that stuff
That's
out
good
there.
to know. I never knew
Has
that.
about 2 tablespoons of juice in
Huh.
it, and this, wow, shockingly calls for 2 tablespoons.
Did not know
So
that.
this is our citrus press. It's made out of a really durable metal, and it has like a ceramic on top of it.
I need one of those too.
The cut end
I need one of
down and in because we have where the juice flows out.
Yes, I need one.
That comes right out.
Yes, I do.
And when you use room temperature fruit, it will, juice it very well. But, a lot of us keep our fruit in the refrigerator, so you can either microwave it for 10 seconds or take it on your countertop and roll it, so that gets your juice out of there. This is going to be really limey because this is a good.
The more
They
the
were
lime,
nice
the
in room
better.
temperature.
Yeah.
So if you look, it basically turns it inside out.
Huh.
Okay.
I want one of those.
All right.
I'm definitely
Then-
getting that one.
We're gonna add a little bit of salt. Where's my?
Don't you sing that song? Salt.
We have a
Where's
salt
that
song.
song?
So this is our adjustable measuring spoon. This is the teaspoon version. We also have a tablespoon, but it goes from 1/8 of a teaspoon, quarter, half, 3/4, and 1
Nice.
whole tablespoon.
So you don't have to
Or
have all those
teaspoon, my
spoons.
bad.
Wow.
So
That's
our
clever.
tablespoon starts at 1 teaspoon. So there's always 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon. Have you ever seen recipes where it calls for like a half of a tablespoon? Seriously, it does. Or if you're halving a recipe, that works great. All right, so now we need, and I'm not measuring these, but now it calls for 2 cups of tomatoes. And these are grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes.
I'll be right back.
Coming in here. All right. I am moving to. I did not get.
We got 2 demo tables.
So we're only doing half. food processor. So it's a 3 tools in one.
Wow.
And we came out with that, and they said, all of our other bowls were glass. And they brought out the plastic bowl because if you use a blender in a glass bowl, when it hits the side, it causes little bitty fractures in the glass.
Oh.
And
I did
look,
not know that.
I didn't know that.
Ooh.
I haven't had it happen, but
Well,
I'm not going to
that's
try it either.
no. That's good to know.
Y'all want to try it?
Come on.
I'll try it.
Go ahead, Kay.
You want
Go ahead.
to? You want to see how easy peasy it is?
Yes.
Put your right hand here, or left hand. Put your palm of your hand on there. There you go. You're mixing it up.
Wow,
Not
nice.
bad? I sure right.
Looks good too.
We're gonna take a little more stress out. You must not be very stressed.
Well, I guess it depends on consistency too, because if I mean personally, sometimes I like my salsa to be more thicker than if I put it in a food processor, it would mess it up for me. It would be too.
So
You know what I'm
this-
saying? I like that idea. You can control the consistency of it.
Absolutely. That is the nice part about it. So, voila, we now have fresh salsa.
Yeah, I do like that idea.
All right. Any questions?
I am.
Do we get to taste it?
Absolutely. You do. I have these handy dandy
The most important question.
Now over here I do have
Goodies.
several different new products. I have the kids muffin, you can make muffins or cupcakes decorating set, which has a little thing on top of it. Not on top of it. You put your icing in here, and it's made for kids, so they can just take 2
That's
hands and
clever.
Go through it. Perfect gift idea for parents.
Well,
and
I grew up
grandparents.
with my mom as a cake decorator, and it was always messy with the
Oh,
white
yeah.
cone stuff. That is cool. I
This
mean,
is
she
nice.
wait
And
till I
you
show
can
her this.
Put the stuff in on top. And
Right.
Put it in there.
And you can store it in the refrigerator afterwards, but they don't
Absolutely.
lose. Use whatever
Certainly.
different
So,
colors.
Different.
That is
The
clever.
liquid. These are my favorite liquid measuring cups. We have our food chopper that we've had forever and a day, which is such a favorite. This is our microwave egg cooker that we have had out for about 5-6 years. It's great, especially you can do 1 to 4 eggs in it within a minute and take it on the run with you.
Huh.
You can add your protein, you can add your veggies to it, you can have an omelet. Or you can make oatmeal in it or those mug cakes. So that makes it easy. Lots of different tools. Our microwave popcorn maker, graters, not good for fingers, just saying. Silicone bags that we now have, they're reusable. And then this I brought, I haven't had this out here. This is, number one, we have our brand new, this little tool is going to be great for Christmas gifts. But you keep it on the side to hold your tools. So it's a little tool holder. But I'm going to take that off. And this guy right here is our smallest one out of 3. But you put anything that's hot in it, it keeps it warm for at least 2 hours. So it's insulated bowl. And I love that when you have, it's a serving bowl. So you can put the lid up there and, you don't have to lose the lid.
Pretty clever.
Yes. it's
Yeah, you don't need
perfect.
a warming plate either.
Absolutely. So I love it. I put my rice in it, even during the week. A lot of people only use it for holidays, but this is great. Also have our cookie scoops. This is our medium one. We have 3 different sizes. We have a 1 tablespoon. This one's a 2 tablespoon, and then 3 tablespoons. So they're great for cookies, great for meatballs, muffins as well.
What about melons?
Melons.
Can it
You can certainly do melon balls.
Okay, because I have a problem with those melons. I need a good melon scooper, like watermelon and.
All right. Who wants to try the salsa?
There we go.
All right. I made my homemade Tostitos.
Right.
Oh,
Oh yeah.